Hello everyone, my name is Daniel Davis and I am back with another soda sampling for you to tell you what I think of the latest new flavor that's come out. So I've been pretty excited about this one because the flavor is something that I really like, and some people when the news came out that it was coming out, they were like, oh, this sounds weird and terrible. And other people were like, this sounds delicious. I was one of the latter. I think it sounds delicious. So I'm going to see whether it actually is delicious or not. What this is OREO Coca-Cola Zero. And you might be thinking, why did you get the zero version, Daniel? Why didn't you get the regular version? Well, there weirdly is no regular version. It literally only comes in zero. So I'm not sure why they made that decision exactly. Maybe the Oreo flavor goes better with the zero sweetener or something somehow. I don't know. Real Oreos have real sugar in them, so I don't know. I don't really know. I have no idea. But I'm about to see whether it's good or not, and I really hope that it is because I've been looking forward to it. It was hard to find them at first. I looked around, and this is the first day that I've been able to come across them anywhere, and yeah. Hope it's good. I bought 2 of them, so if I don't like it, then I've got another one to drink that I wouldn't even want. All right, let's see. Okay, I like this. Is good. I like this. What it tastes like is literally both of the things that it's supposed to be. It starts out tasting just like Coke Zero. Like, at first you don't really even notice that there's another flavor in there, but there's this really strong aftertaste that hits as it's going down, and it tastes and smells like Oreos, which is kind of cool. It works well. Yeah. If you savor it in your mouth a little bit longer, if you don't swallow it as fast, then you can begin to taste the Oreo prior to swallowing. And it blends a little bit. But I think, yeah, I like it. It's not my favorite Coca-Cola flavor. It's not going to shoot to the top of the list or anything, but I would buy more of this. I'm happy that I bought 2 of them. I'll have another one. And fortunately, it's zero sugar, so it's not going to be as concerning in terms of calories and stuff like that. That being said, of course, the sweeteners that they use in most zero sugar drinks are probably not great for you either. So I'm not advocating that you go hog wild and drink a bunch of these. It's not like I'm going to drink both of these back to back here. I'm only going to have one of them right now. But I'm just saying, So this is good. Now, I'm not done with the video yet because there's something else that that I want to try as well with this. And the other thing that I want to try, I'm going to be honest with you, I've actually already tried it, but I haven't tried it with this. Okay, so that's what we're going to be doing in the video here. So you may or may not know that Oreo and Coca-Cola formed a temporary partnership for this item, and they not only made Oreo flavored Coke, but they also came out with Coke flavored Oreos, right? So the Coke flavored Oreos, interestingly, it is not Coke Zero flavored Oreos, it is just regular Coke flavored Oreos. So they felt like they could combine the regular Coke flavor here, but not in the drink. Again, have no idea. I don't know. I'm not making the decisions here. Anyway, the cookies are interesting because they have a regular Oreo side, and then they also have a red Coke side, and you can see the Coke emblem on here, right? But they're not all the same. Like, we also have this, right? The more classic Coca-Cola emblem on here, and there's also one that is just like these 2 glass bottles being clinked together in a toast, right? So they got different stuff on the cookies, which is kind of interesting and fun. They also, it's not just Coca-Cola flavored, it's also got little popping candy in it, like Pop Rocks. It's ground up very finely in the cream, so it's not super noticeable, but it's there, and I think it's to help imitate the like fizziness that you get from a Coca-Cola. I'm assuming that's the purpose of that. Um, and also, you know, like Pop Rocks and Coke is like a urban legend thing, so maybe that's what they were going for here, a nod to that. But anyway, I've tried them. They're pretty good. They taste like Coke a little bit, a decent amount. I mean, you'll taste the flavor of the Coke, but they really, similar to the soda, they really smell like Coke. Like when I opened this for the first time, the bag of cookies smelled more like Coca-Cola than Coca-Cola does, I think, if that's possible. It's just a very strong Coca-Cola smell. And I mean, you just have to sniff the cookie and you don't have to sniff the cookie, but if you do, you'll understand. You can smell it just by opening the bag, but if you do, you'll be like, oh my gosh, that's so strong. So it's good stuff. But what I want to do now is I'm going to dip the Coca-Cola Oreo in the Oreo Coca-Cola and see how that goes. But I need to get a glass because, you know, you can't really dip the Oreo into the bottle. So I'll be right back. All right, and we're back. So I thought it would be fitting to use my Coca-Cola glass here for this experiment. So here we go. I'm going to pour the OREO Coke Zero into the glass. Try to be kind of slow with it so that it doesn't have too much fizz and we don't have to sit here and wait on the fizz to go down for a long time. There we go. Okay, so as you can see, bottle empty, glass full, or close to full. This is actually a really large glass, so I could fit more in there if I wanted to, but all right, let's see how this goes. Cookie, soda, I'm gonna dunk it in there, gonna hold it there for a bit so it can soak in. All right, I feel like it's gonna drip, so I'm gonna get like a napkin here to eat over. All right, here we go. Yeah. Yeah, it's good. And tastes like you'd expect, right? Just more, is a little bit stronger flavor because you have Oreo and Coke being dipped in more Oreo and Coke, right? So, yeah, I think it's pretty good. I recommend it. You should try it. Weirdly, this OREO Coke Zero does not come in regular size 12-ounce cans. It only comes in the 20-ounce bottles, or you can buy it in 7.5-ounce mini cans, and they do have packages of that at the store. Typically, I think those are found at Walmart and Target. I'm not sure if they're selling those anywhere else besides that. The bottles you can get lots of places, or at least supposedly you can get them lots of places. I've got this at a 7-Eleven, and I've looked multiple times, and this is the first time I've come across one, so I'm not saying they're everywhere, but you're supposed to be able to get them in lots of places. The cans, I'm not sure if they are being sold anywhere else besides Walmart and Target. I got the cookies at Walmart, and not sure if those are being sold anywhere else either. Couldn't tell you. Haven't looked for them again since then because I'm still on my first pack. Which the only reason I'm still on my first pack is because I saved the last of them to do this when I finally found a Coke. But yeah, so good stuff. Oreos are good. Coca-Cola is good. Putting them together is still good. So yeah, go out and try them. Let me know what you think.